Okay, so we start this story off back when, you know, Jiraya left the Hidden Rain village. Instead of leaving by himself, he bring Yahiko, Nagato, and Konan with him to, meet Minato and and his students. And so as that goes along, Konan and Yahiko are actually treated, Konan, Yahiko, and Nagato, those three are actually all treated like family by Kushina and Minato, and as well as their students. Well, as well as Minato students. Except Obito, because at this point, Obito is pretty much gone through that fake death moment. And now, Nagato he has that really strong bond with Kushina, since remember, they're both Uzumaki, and they both, went through a lot. So they both have a strong relationship. And Nagato also hits it off, really good with Kakashi. So the start of a new friendship with Nagato and Kakashi, both quiet, silent, and strong types. He hits it off with Kakashi, Ren hits it off with Konan, Yahiko hits it off with Minato. And now, Minato, actually he sees Yahiko as like a little brother. Because Yahiko, it reminds him of like Obito. And not even as a brother, he sees him as, as Obito. And he does get sad about this. But then he wants to make sure, because he wanted to teach, let's just say he wanted to teach Obito the flying Raijin in the original. So instead of, soaring about it, he wants to teach Yahiko the flying Raijin. So in this series, Yahiko will be knowing the flying Raijin. Nagato will be knowing how to use the Keke Genkai, the Uzumaki chakra chains. And actually, Konan's going to be learning from both Kushina and Minato. She's going to be learning sealing ninjutsu from Minato. And she's going to get like a sort of fake version of the Uzumaki chakra chains. But in this case, she's going to infuse it with her paper. And it's time to skip over to the Nine Tails attacking. In this case, since Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan, and Jiraiya is there, they're going to be able to, exhaust Toby a little while. But he's going to still get past them. And now, from there, everything plays out to the original. But when the Nine Tails is released, the Nine Tails he's going to have a challenge, okay? Because he's going to be dealing with, Jiraiya summoning Toad. Minato's going to summon Gamabuta. Konan's still going to be, Konan is going to try to paralyze and sort of put seals onto, the Nine Tails to slow him down. To slow down his rampage, as well as Nagato is going to use the relentless barrages of attacks to knock him down, as well as Yahiko is going to be he's going to be using the flying Raijin to teleport whatever tailed beast bombs the Nine Tails launches. But the thing is, he can't keep it up since he hasn't perfected the flying Raijin yet. And so, I said, in this case, everything will be playing about the original, especially with Minato still completely and utterly embarrassing Toby. And so, as we move on from that part, we have Minato trying to seal the Nine Tails. Now, unlike in the original, Kushina isn't as exhausted. Actually, who am I kidding? She's still in bad shape. And Minato still wants to seal the Nine Tails within her. I mean, not even within her. He wants her to live, Naruto pretty much, shuriken and kunai no jutsu. Like, pretty much, shadow shuriken style. Shadow shuriken jutsu. She could, most likely, she would be teaching him, tricks of how to use a shuriken in the most smartest ways. As well as, just shuriken throwing in general, because we all know Naruto isn't the best at that in the original. Hey, with Yahiko, I can see Yahiko teaching Naruto, just basic taijutsu as well, since Konan's teaching him basic healing jutsu. I could also know how Yahiko owes like a debt to Naruto's dad, Minato. So he wants to teach Naruto the flying raging. So he's going to start, pretty early, trying to teach Naruto the basic, pretty much like the basic controls of the flying raging, the basic uses, like how to use it, and also while practicing on his, sealing techniques. And now he will also most likely be teaching him like the 8 inner gates, because since Yahiko, knowing how he's more like an energetic person, he would probably meet Guy, and those two might get I could see those two getting along, and Guy teaching about the 8 inner gates and the primary lotus. So he's gonna most likely teach Naruto how to use the primary lotus, and I could also see Yahiko being able to use about the 6th gate, like the 6-8 from the 8 inner gates. I see him using the 6th gate of joy. And he would most likely be teaching Naruto how to use the 8 inner gates, while also teaching him how to use the primary lotus, as well as just basic taijutsu in general, and a little bit basic sealing jutsu. Or not like basics to about advanced sealing ninjutsu. While Nagato will be teaching Naruto to use genjutsu and ninjutsu. And the reason for that, I can also see Kushina and Nagato working together to teach Naruto how to use his chakra chains. But other than that, let's focus on Nagato. Nagato would probably teach a way for like Naruto to hit off genjutsu, because I could see Nagato being able to use genjutsu. So he would probably teach Naruto how to use like some basic genjutsu, just like some basic genjutsu, probably like the hidden miss technique, where just like they can cover the place with mist and they can sense you. Sorry. And you can probably see Nagato teaching a way for like Naruto to channel his chakra, even through water. Probably teaching Naruto basic chakra control, but then you can actually use basic genjutsu. And now when it comes to ninjutsu, most likely Nagato would teach Naruto to use a little bit Earth style to defend, for like Naruto to use Earth style Mud Wall and Mud Wave and Headhunter, as well as Kakashi also helping Nagato to teach Naruto Earth style. And you can also see Nagato teaching Naruto to use water style and wind style. And probably like here and there, Kakashi would most likely teach Naruto lightning style. And with Jiraya being the godfather, that doesn't just, even though Jiraya in this case is going to be more responsible, and, actually see his godson once in a while, and also see his students, he isn't going to like stick around, because remember, he still searches out for information. But he most likely will be trying to teach Naruto the basic for the Rasengan. And with that being said, let's skip back to Nagato. Now, Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan, they aren't really, Leaf Shinobi at this point. And so, for them to actually be, allowed to go in and out of the village and take care of Naruto, do missions to make a living, they are, assigned to become Jonin. And since the third Hokage actually seen what they, their skills, he, makes them Jonin right on the spot. And none of the elders have a problem with this except for Danzo. And unlike in the original, Hiruzen can actually, sense this. But he pays no mind at the moment. And that's how, like, Naruto is going to be, like, taken care of by pretty much Team Jiraya. And also, if I said, they're going to be adopted by him, they're not really going to be adopted, but they're going to be there to take care of him. And now, skip forward to pretty much at the age of 6, where that's when Naruto is actually allowed to be leaving back and forth in and out of the village. Because, he's actually recognized as a human being now. Let's just say that. So, Nagato and Naruto is going on a trip, okay? Because Nagato needs to do a mission, deliver just a simple scroll, C rank mission, deliver a scroll to the village, hidden in the sound. And now on their way back though, they meet bum 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 Karin. Dun dun dun. And now Connie is literally just running for her life, okay? She doesn't want to be abused no more. And now Naruto is literally sprinting forward because remember he learned, basic healing styles from Konan. So he wants to heal Karin. Now of course Karin's on her guard. She doesn't want to be caught off guard and be captured again. And now in this case she sees Nagato. And she sees how Nagato has red hair. She asks him, "Are you an Uzumaki?" And Nagato, of course, responds, "Well, yes, and so is that boy." And Karin is confused because, well, most Uzumakis have red hair, okay? But she takes the grown-up Uzumaki, which is Nagato's word, and she actually lets her guard down a bit more since he has like a leaf shinobi headband and not a sound shinobi headband. And she lets her guard down even more. And so Nagato asks her Nagato asks Karin what is she running from? And Karin responds, telling him the story. And now Naruto's in shock for people to be this disgusting. And so Nagato decides to take her back with them to the village. And this, everyone, is where, Nagato most likely will be adopting Karin. Dun dun dun. And so, as he adopts Karin, pretty much Karin's going to become like his daughter, which is going to create some cute moments. And also, let me explain the relationships. Like, I really don't even know. As in the original, Konan's actually going to be falling in love with Yahiko. Okay, because Yahiko and Konan is actually going to be a thing. Those two flirting with each other. Having that ooh la la moments. Okay, let me just stop being so, cheesy up in here. We'll get in more detail about that later. But let me explain the relationships. Karin, in this case, will be seen as, his little cousin, pretty much. Well, actually not his big cousin. Because it's like Karin is, as old as Naruto, but she's a bit more older, so he sees her as just an older cousin. And Karin actually sees Naruto as a little brother in a way. And she actually does love Naruto, of course not in the romantic way, but she loves Naruto as a little brother, and she takes care of him sometimes. And Nagato actually treats Karin as if it's his first daughter. And of course there's some awkward but cute moments between those two. But it's gonna be pretty fun to see. And of course, Konan and Yahiko will be pitching in to help train Karin as well. making sure that those the hidden sound shinobi don't come for Karin again. So they train Karin. And now, in this case, Konan and Yahiko are seen as big sister Konan, big brother Yahiko, and Nagato is seen as like the eldest brother, like elder brother Nagato. And of course, there's Mother Kushina, big cousin Konan, and there's gonna be Grandpa Jiraya. Cause yeah, we can't have a series without Jiraya, the master of flirtation. I even feel like Jiraya's better than me, you know. How do you say something? Oh yeah. Let me explain that to another part though. So as said, we're gonna skip forward to the age of, when Naruto's the age of 12, where then Kushina, finally lets Naruto go to the academy. She just wants to make sure he's fully trained. And now, before I leave this off, let me just explain that Itachi has not massacred the clan. And the reason for that is Nagato is actually assigned to be in the Anbu, since Danzo's gonna, of course, want his Genkai. But the difference is, since Hiruzen doesn't trust Danzo, he assigns Nagato to be his personal Anbu. And now, this is how it's gonna, Nagato being friends with Kakashi and Kakashi being sort of like friends with Itachi, they're gonna find out about the Uchiha massacre almost going to place. And they're gonna tell Hiruzen, who is gonna actually fix his mistake with the Uchiha. And he's going to apologize to them and say, okay, I'm sorry. We didn't try to make it sound, rude and all. And we're gonna move you back in. And of course, the elders are infuriated by this, but Hiruzen's gonna shut them down real quick. Because he's saying that it's either this or we're going to lose not only great power from the Uchiha clan being here, but we lose status because of that. And I'm not going to send someone to literally massacre his own family. And now, of course, Itachi, of course, is going to be really happy because of this. And he actually gets to be with, Sasuke. And now, of course, Itachi's gonna meet Naruto, and he's gonna think of Naruto as pretty much a little brother as well. So is Shisui. Because remember, Shisui's not gonna die in this. Well, more like, yeah, actually, sorry everyone, I'm very sorry for saying that. He is going to die. I'm sorry. It's too late for Shisui. Shisui! I'm sorry. So, Shisui's still gonna die, sadly. We'll always remember Shisui. But of course, Itachi's gonna see Naruto also as a little brother, and he's gonna bring, Naruto's gonna be always invited over to, for Sasuke and Naruto, especially even Kaden's gonna hang out. Of course, Kaden's gonna build up a little crush for Sasuke, you know what I'm saying? And now, time to finally skip forward to, by the time Sasuke, Naruto, and Kaden are gonna be into the academy. And this is their last year in the academy. Sorry for saying that he finally got into the academy. So, no, this is his last year in the academy. And now, as said, Karin, Naruto, Sakura, Ino, Hinata, Shino. I was about to say Kankura, OMG. Kiba, Choji, Shikamaru. I mean, we're gonna have just a rookie 9. But in this case, it's gonna be the rookie 10. Because of Kaden. And now, because of Kaden being there, I feel like we need to get rid of someone. Now, of course, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I'm gonna have a poll, at the top right corner. So don't forget to participate in the poll. It's gonna be at the end of the video. So make sure to participate in the poll. Who should be kicked out of the rookie 9? For then we could fit in Kaden. And now, as said, let's continue on the story. Now, this is where teams are going to be picked. Of course, Naruto isn't as hated, because remember, Shinobi actually fear Naruto, pretty much the Sage Chakra. They fear Yahiko, in this case, the Orange Flash. Konan, the queen of seals, and of course the hot red habanero, which is Kushina. And so they're not going to be disrespecting Naruto, and of course they're going to be afraid of his grandpa, the Gallant Jiraya. Jiraya the Toad Sage, also known as the Ultra plus Ultra Master of Flirtation. And so adults aren't going to be telling, their kids to stay away from Naruto. And unlike the original, Naruto's going to be, of course, cheerful and, always be hyped up. But he isn't going to be, trouble. He's not going to be a troublemaker. He's always going to be making it on time in class. And he's going to pass with pretty much flying colors. Now, of course, I think, I know what some people might think. Oh, what about the clone jutsu? Well, here's the thing. Naruto's going to learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu from Yahiko. Because Yahiko, Nagato, and Konan are going to come, like even Kushina and Jiraiya are going to come to a conclusion. Naruto should learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu since, his chakra, pretty much, like his chakra, since it's being influenced by the Nine Tails, it can't really flow right, so he can't create the clones. And plus, he has way too much chakra, just like the Uzumaki clan, so his chakra control isn't working right. And so this is where Yahiko teaches the Shadow Clone Jutsu to Naruto, and of course he's gonna pass with flying colors. And Sasuke also passes as top of the class. Well, not even. In this case, Naruto is considered the Rookie of the Year. Sasuke is just in second place, but unlike before, Sasuke is gonna be salty. He's like, you know what? Well fought. He just sees, you know what?